again, you're watching English talk show interviews, a new episode with my friend Semyon. Semyon, what can you say about yourself? Well, first of all, you can say hi.
Hello, I'm Syoma. So, what I can say?
Yeah, what can you say about yourself?
Generally,
What do we need to know about you? Sorry.
Generally, I know I'm. You should know that I'm sailor. So
Yeah.
that is my.
Everyone knows you as a sailor, you know.
Actually, not everybody knows that I'm sailor because I'm doing a lot of things in my vacation.
Sorry, I just want to ask you, can you be a little bit louder?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, are you afraid of some animal? Or maybe some animal you dislike? What is it?
Not really, not really.
Mhm.
But some of them I like. I like dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Imagine there is a dolphin and you want to talk to the dolphin and you shout at the dolphin in a positive way. I mean, just be louder, please. So continue about yourself. What else can you say about yourself? So you're a sailor.
Yeah, so I am a sailor and I'm sailing around the world. And actually, I have two different lives: my life at sea and my life at home. And when I'm at sea, I'm sailing around the world. I visit some countries. And when I'm at home, I'm doing a lot of things. So I have a lot of time, and I have some money to do something. And always when I'm at home, I'm try to do some new things. Like I learn something about photography. I play piano. We make some concerts, and
You know, it looks like you work hard when you are in the sea, and then you enjoy your life.
yeah, that's really true.
Mhm.
That's why a lot of sailors they like this job because when you at sea you're really working, and then when you're at home you really resting.
Mhm.
So you have really a lot of time and a lot of things to do.
And what is the percentage of work and rest in your life? Like 4 months in the sea and 8 months at home?
Actually,
What is
in
it?
my life it's very different because when I start my career, of course I work a lot at sea,
Mhm.
but then for last years I work only maybe some few contracts, 4 months or something like
Mhm.
that. But normally sailors working 4 months at sea, 4 months at home. It depends on rank and depends on vessel which you're working
Mhm.
and depends on company.
So we could call it like a 4 month shift. I mean,
Yeah, I think that is more or less normal for all sailors around the world. But it depends of your nationality, it depends of your rank, and depends on company which you work in.
you can still use it, by the way. There is an amazing lady who came here to return something.
Ah, is it amazing ladies?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So just put it somewhere.
Sorry, thank you.
You're welcome. So Simon, continue. Don't worry.
Yeah, and just some sailors working really hard. Like if you from I don't know, from Filipino or country, or maybe you Indian, Indonesia. I work with some sailors from there, and they working really 1 year at sea.
Mm-hmm. No,
Then they
it's
have
so
just-
hard.
Yeah, they have just 3 months at home vacation, and then they come back again.
Mm-hmm.
Because for them it's really big money, and they working hard to manage everything at home.
So Simon, you've been with us. I mean, you've been with English Talk Show for some time. You visit us from time to time, maybe not so often. I think I've known you for maybe more than 5 years. Can it be like that? Or maybe 4 years at least?
I think so.
I can't even remember. Could you say something about English Talk Show? Something you hate, something you love? Maybe there are some pluses and minuses.
I know that in Zifferblatt we have I think few days, maybe Tuesday and also on Monday something, and
on Sunday.
and
So
on Sunday.
different English clubs.
Yeah, different English clubs, and I like in your project that that is really something about England.
Mhm.
So all of this tea, English
Something
dog.
about England, really.
Yeah, because other projects here, like on Monday or on Sunday, I think on Sunday that is something not about England. So it's just about talking about other culture and so on.
But you know, we also talk, but probably you think that we are more English because our talking is more systematical. Could it be like that?
It's not only because of
I
that.
mean, it's not only about tea. You'll probably agree.
Yes, but what I mean that the tea it is really English culture, and when you visit the project English project on Tuesday, you feel like you feel like Englishman, you know. So all of this preparation and so on, that is really something about England. It's not like on Sunday. On Sunday, that is everybody speak English only because that is really international language and only because of that. And on Tuesday, that is a little bit different. What I like in that first of all you have some topics,
Yeah.
and you know more or less what we will talk about, and I think that is cool.
What do you think about those topics? Don't they seem weird to you?
I don't know what is
Strange.
somewhere.
I mean, do they seem strange to you?
No, I don't think so. I think always I visit this club. I think maybe 10 times, not more. So that was always interesting, and I think that is cool style, really.
And Simon, as far as I know, you're very active in, let's say, sober movement. So you're a proponent of being sober. Why is it so important to you? As I can see on your social profiles, you are against drinking alcohol and everything. Why is it so important to you?
Actually, I'm interested in any social projects. That's interesting for me, and I like to manage something for for the city, for the area where I live in. I like to connect the people, and that this connection should be something about healthy life, something about good things, and so on.
But you know, sometimes it seems to me that you really hate those people who drink alcohol. I mean, you are so intolerant to this whole culture. I think you are even against the so-called champagne for children. You know, you are against everything which is connected with consuming alcohol.
Actually, you know that is not true, of course, and I think people think so because when you see someone who tell you something what is against the really some big culture, because I think in Russia that is not so many people live without alcohol. Of course, they become more and more every year, but I think after 19th, in our culture that is so deep in these bad things like alcohol, cigarettes and so on, that if you say something like, okay, sobriety, that is just normal, and if you say this, some people think, oh no, that is not normal, because that is so deep in our culture, some things like that, and everything what we try to do, that's to explain the people that that is normal. That is not normal.
Being sober is normal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is normal.
that's true.
And when you say this, sometimes it looks like from the side that all of these people they against everyone who is drinking and so on. Actually, our position is so that we understand that if someone integrated in this bad culture like drinking alcohol or something like that, he is under pressure from around, you know,
from the society.
because if someone grow up in this culture and he see from he burn, and from this day he can see around all the time that everybody drink alcohol, everybody smoking. he can see that in the shops everywhere where food selling, and he can see there that alcohol
Alcohol is
also
sold everywhere.
yeah, together with food. So from the beginning, everyone he think that alcohol and cigarette that is something.
It's a part of our life.
Yeah, it's a part of life.
A
and that is-
necessary part.
yeah, and that is something what is safe, you know. That is something normal. And we try to explain that is not so. That is not normal because that is poison. So people not need this, and that is our position. And if we see someone who drink alcohol or cigarettes or some other poison, so we understand that this guy he is under pressure from the TV show, from social life what is around, and so on. And we try to change this.
I see. But don't you think that maybe people need choices in their life? I mean, as you probably know, I've never even tried alcohol. I'm not interested. But I believe that people have a right to decide for themselves whether they need alcohol or not. Well, at least after the age of 18.
Of course, that is exactly what we're talking about. But the point is that people have to choose by themselves, not under pressure from TV.
So you
not under
want to
pressure
remove
from
that
some
pressure,
music.
like advertising
Yeah, of
and
course.
everything.
Our position is so that all the people they doing the things only because they are under pressure from in every movie you can see this, in every shop you can see this, in every I don't know everywhere because of these people.
But you know, it hasn't spoiled me, for example. There was so much pressure around me.
Yeah.
My relatives raising toasts and raising their glasses with vodka and everything, but I wasn't spoiled for some reason.
Yes,
Maybe I'm a tough cookie or a tough guy, I don't know.
that is true. A lot of people like you, but not so many. You know, because if someone say that all of the things around not working, that is the same that you say that reklama not working.
Yeah, advertising doesn't work.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So if that is not working, why a lot of products doing this? Not only alcohol, not only cigarettes. Why a lot of people working on this? Why they push this in?
So you want to
social life.
prohibit promoting alcohol and tobacco and everything.
Yeah, that is our point.
I see.
We not make pressure on people who doing this. We just try to explain that they doing this because we have some like some organization or some people who try to push the people to do this.
Yeah, we
That is
can
the problem.
call it like alcohol lobby.
Yes,
mean,
yes,
some
yes.
Powers interested in promoting alcohol and bad habits.
Yeah.
Because it's a very important part of the economy, all those bad habits. Because people smoke, people kill themselves, but there are some other people who make money.
If someone say that all of this not working, that alcohol lobby not working, and people drinking only because they choose this, so why alcohol lobby pay a lot of money for this? They pay for every cent in a movie. They pay for cigarettes and alcohol in the best place in magazine, in the shop.
In the short.
So they pay for everything. They are stupid? I don't think so.
No, they're not
They
stupid
pay
at all.
because they try to push this, and we against this. Of course, everybody have to choose by themselves. That is really our point. But they have to choose without this pressure.
Yeah, you're right. So Semyon, you seem to be quite a wise guy, a mature one. But what could you say to a 20-year-old Semyon? So you meet yourself, but that person who you meet is 20 years old. What kind of advice could you give?
I think, first of all, I should say that this guy, 20 years old, actually, I don't know, because that is, you know.
Or maybe that guy at the age of 20 did everything right. he didn't make any mistakes.
Of course, he make a lot of mistakes, but you know, this way, what he passed, I think that's why I'm like that now.
Yeah, you're right.
So, and this way, you have to pass, I think. Maybe I advise to learn a lot about business, and also I advise to learn a lot. So that is really true. In your life, you have to choose something what you like, make money from that, and after that invest this money in yourself. So if I advise something, I advise to learn a lot. So if I come back to 20 after every voyage what I have done at sea, probably I learn something new, like I'm doing this now.
So you would use your time more
for
efficiently
learning.
for learning or something.
And also advise always to do something useful. That is like you have to try always something, and you have to do always something. And when you're doing this, you learn a lot, and then you know better what you need, what you like, and so on.
Yeah.
That is
You know, let's get more philosophical. What can you say about the meaning of life? Does your life make any sense? Does it have any sense, any meaning, any ideas about it?
what for our life is, or something
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like that. Maybe you have some purpose in your life, your aim in life, some meaning in your life. What can it be?
If we will speak about religion, so for my philosophy is I believe in solipsism.
Solipsism.
Yeah, that is
What is it?
when you believe that everything what is around it is just something what you think about. Like
It's something like materializing your thoughts.
yeah, something like that. And
Sorry, what did you think about to bring me closer to you? So I'm sitting next to you. Is it a product of your thoughts? Do you attract people like me, for example?
I don't know.
What else can you say about the meaning of life?
I can say that of course our life, that is some experience what we have to get, but we have to learn something from that. That is like we're doing something and we get some experience.
You know, it sounds like some voyage or some journey.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
it's almost like being in the sea,
Because
on
you
a
know,
vessel.
really we don't know what is before and what is after. We know what we are now.
Yeah.
And if you ask someone, he can say a lot of things, but he can't say exactly.
Yeah.
So
no one can prove it anyway.
If we try to find any truth about the life, or about some reason, or about some, I don't know. So the real things what we can say, that is we don't know. So that is really true. And if someone try to explain some fantastic things, if he say this and he's sure that it is true, I think that is strange.
You know, 30 minutes ago during our English talk show, we discussed a topic about being 100% sure that God exists, and how would your life change when you know for sure that God exists. So, what would you do if you knew for sure that God exists and there is some afterlife when you die? Would you pray more?
According to my philosophy, what I believe, solipsism or close to that, it's like Advaitism or something like that. But when you believe that everything what is around, that is like your dream or something like that, and in this dream, this God is
your own thoughts.
Yeah.
So you
like
you define your world by thinking, by your thoughts.
Yeah, something like that. So in this case, actually, I believe that this God existing, and this you are. So you make everything around the same as you like. And this life, it's like some way what you prepare for yourself to get some experience.
It sounds like shaping your future or shaping your life.
Something like that, yeah. And when you believe in that, you understand that everything around is connected, and everything around that is you, and all people they're connected, and you love this world because it is your world, and also you love all people because you produce everyone, even yourself. And when you believe in this, so you never become angry to someone, because everything what is around you, that is your own world. And
Oh, you know, I like so much your solipsism idea.
yeah.
I should know more about it. I mean, it sounds really good to me.
I not like to say that it's exactly true, but it is something what I agree, and it is something what is too close to my beliefs. Yeah.
Okay. Simon, now let's get more practical. I mean, more down to earth. What does money mean to you? Is it like just an instrument? What is it in your life?
First of all, I think money is good.
Definitely.
So money that is just instrument, yeah, and you doing something for the people, and if something what you're doing the people really need, so you get money from that. And money is good, and that is good things make money. And I think that we have to make money. That is good. Money is good.
Definitely.
And
Continue.
yeah, that's what I think.
Can money spoil you?
I think, of course, if you.
As far as I know, quite many sailors can be spoiled by money they earn. You know.
What do you mean?
I mean, they waste their money on alcohol, on too many girls and everything. So they are spoiled by money because at some point maybe they have too much money and they can't manage that amount of money.
Of course, I think if someone, also sailors, that is a different world, because you're working a lot when you're on board, and then you come back home, you have a lot of time, and all money what you earn for this time you have also in your pocket. And I know a lot of sailors who spare off money for 1 week maybe. They work 4-6 months on board and then come back, and for 1 week they
wasted their money
yeah.
during 1 week.
But I think that it's not about me.
Yeah, you seem to be quite a practical person.
Yeah, I don't
At least you need money to come here to Ciferblad, so you won't waste all your money.
Of course, sometimes I waste money also. It is, you know, when you working a lot and then you put all your money in the pocket or some bank account, and you make some investment or something, and when you never pay money for some good things, then it is difficult to enjoy your life, and it is difficult to find the point where you have to earn more money. And I think that is also a problem of some people. Also, I think that is my problem, that you not pay for some fun, and sometimes you really need this, because when you pay a little bit, just a little bit for some fun, then your life become better, and you have a lot of power, a lot of motivation to make more money. That's
So you probably mean that you need some guilty pleasures in your life.
Yeah.
When you buy something.
That is really important, because that is, you know, that is 2 points of one thing. Some people they pay a lot and they put all money in the basket in 1 week, and others they all lives they accumulate something, they make some investment, they never
Too greedy.
never invest in themselves. So
you want to be somewhere in the middle, probably.
I think we all should be somewhere in the middle. That is important.
Yeah. So Simon, you've been to so many places. What is your favorite one? Can you tell us?
Odessa.
Odessa.
Yeah, that is really cool place, because you know, in this place it's the same like you bring the Black Sea to Rostov-on-Don.
That's a nice idea.
Make all prices in Rostov-on-Don just half of them, and make all people double or maybe more than this, more friendly.
Really.
Yeah, that is really so, and that is like, that is cool place.
I should definitely consider going to Odessa.
And also mentality of these people in Ukraine, they're cool. They're more friendly, they're more open for talking, for, I don't know, for everything.
You know, you've sold me this destination.
That's
I
really
will
cool.
seriously think about it.
When I visit this place, I really understand what does it mean. Odessa mama and Rostov papa. Odessa mother and Rostov father. So that is really true. Because when you come back from Odessa to Rostov-on-Don, you feel that our city is really cold, you know. But from another side, of course, Rostov-on-Don is, we have other good things.
And about good things, do you consider yourself a happy person?
Yes, of course, I think so.
Simon, it was so much pleasure talking to you, but maybe you've got some questions to me about life, about universe, I don't know, anything you could ask. Maybe you're interested in something. Maybe it's not necessary, but it's up to you. Maybe you've got some questions to me.
What is your main job or main things you're doing now in your
Occupation. So recently, well, not so recently actually, 6 months ago I've escaped from the banking industry, from the financial industry. Now I work as a project manager in IT, and for me it is quite interesting. To some extent I manage other people. I manage at least 3 projects or even more. So now I've got a new period in my life. It's like a change in my career.
Is it some social projects or?
No, it's well, just one of the projects is connected with learning history, because we develop a website about the history of Russia, but we do it as a part of our commercial activity, and I'm a project manager of that project.
Is it really possible to make some money from projects which are just about the history?
Well, we for us it's just we are performing an order, so we are developing this website, and a government institution pays for it. So it's up to them to think about money and the impact on the society, and we just do our technical stuff, and I manage I manage this project.
That's cool. And some other too? What
No,
about?
there are also some other projects but they're quite boring. I mean, just ordinary websites.
So that's all about IT.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to be too technical. I don't have to go into technical details, but luckily I know something about IT from my past experience. So hopefully I can manage to be a project manager in this area.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
When you really expert in some things, and you
Well,
can
maybe
delegate.
it's too early to call myself an expert, but
Yeah, but you at least you know something, because you know, last time I produced some song about the sovereignty and so on, and also I think
you mean that twist in my sobriety, no? do you know the song by Tanita Tikaram or something?
actually,
Sorry, I'm joking.
but you know, it is so cool when you know a lot about something and you can delegate to someone something to do, and you can check it in proper way. So that is really cool, because if you have to do everything by yourself, then you have not enough time for everything. And that is cool when you know a lot, but you're doing only some things what you really like, and some other things you delegate to other
Yeah, that's
people.
definitely about my work, because as I told you, I can't be too technical. I mean, I tell people what to do, and at the same time, I have no idea how to do it. I mean, it's the basis of my work. Anything else you would like to ask about, Simon?
Maybe you can say something about yourself.
Well, you know a lot about me. So I'm Alibek. I'm a host of English talk show. As I told you, I'm a project manager of some IT projects. It's highly likely I'm a good person, but it's up to you to decide actually. Anything else you would like to say to our viewers? Maybe you have some message like people who don't drink vodka anymore or something. What would you like to say?
I like to say that everything what is around made by ourselves. So if you like to change something that is possible and that is working and that is already in progress. So you should understand that everything what you're doing and everything what you produced or so on, all the world what is around you only because of you like that. So if you try to change something that's always working and you and me, that is our world, that is our city, that is our area, that is everything. And you have to start from yourself and
Could we say like what we are is our thoughts of yesterday? I mean, our thoughts of yesterday define our future.
not understand.
I mean, for example, yesterday you were thinking about something, and it affected your future. I mean, what you are today is basically defined by what you were thinking about yesterday. I mean, by thinking we define our future, our life, according to what you say.
I have no idea. Don't understand what you mean.
Okay. What else would you like to say to our viewers?
That's all I think.
Simons, thank you so much for this interview. You know, this time I won't give you a Ciferbart voucher because I think it is quite stupid because you are leaving Rostov quite soon. But when you return to Rostov in 3 or 4 months, hopefully I will do something good for you. So I give you this imaginary voucher as a promise that I will do something good for you. Do you
That
agree?
is really not necessary because I like what you're doing and I like to enjoy your project all the time. And that's pleasure for me that you like to speak with me like that. And that is already present for me that you make this video.
But anyway, I will think about doing something good for you
Okay.
later.
Then I give you back something else.
Good, good. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys. It was English Talk Show interviews. Bye. Cut.